said, I want you to send Roy Keane off. I said, what for? He said, he swore at me. And David Unsworth was playing for Everton, Tom. He said, just get on with the game. I mean, that's an Everton player. Just get on with the game. He said, look, come on. He said, there's only a minute to go. We want to go home. He said, no, I want you to send him off. I said, you serious? He said, well, I'll leave it up to you. That's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm stood there in front of 75,000 people, stood by the linesman. Everybody's wondering what's going on. So I'm like, what? So I walked back to Roy Keane and I remember saying, do you think we'll get China or Iran in the playoffs? Honestly. And he went, I hope it's Iran. He said, we don't want to go to China. I said, so do I. I said, we'll beat them, won't we? I said, good luck. Walked away, job done. And he accepted it. But it's just, that's what you tell, little things to get yourself out of a very difficult situation.
A lot of goes through your mind, you know, especially there, and then you think end of the season, obviously we've got important matches with United, the World Cup coming up, and you think the worst, but a day or two, you know, you get back to being realistic and thinking it's a hamstring injury, but hopefully I'll be back for the last week or two of the season and the World Cup.
So Roy, where are we going? What are we doing?
Physio's room for just a little bit of light treatment, but my leg's getting a lot better, so I don't really need that much treatment now, just some work in the gym. So from the last 2 days, my hamstring's really settled down, so I'm really happy with it. So, just very little treatment now, very little. Just call the physio. Rob! No physio, no treatment. Sorry, Rob, you okay? Yeah. Right, is that okay if you wanted to turn it off?
No, you're okay.
I can scrub it down the gym. You know?
Yeah, well, you get something
Honestly, I was thinking 3 or 4 weeks, simple as that. And if I get fit, I get fit. But you have to be honest with it, if you're not right, you're not right. And I'm looking to jog on Monday. You know, there's a big difference between jogging and sprinting and turning and kicking a football. I'm still relaxed about it and thinking hopefully Monday to Friday, get a good bit of jogging in, and maybe the following week, maybe do a little bit more. But to be fair, I'm lucky again, the medical people at United are brilliant. They know when to push in, they know when to say, have a day off, you know.
Take it down here, yeah.
How is it?
Yeah, feels a lot better. Yeah. Had me racket last night.
Yeah.
I've injured my hamstring before, and I was out for a fair few weeks with that, but this was a proper tear, you know. But again, if you kind of remain positive when you are injured, I think it speeds it up. And I've done what the medical people have taught me. I've had plenty of rest, plenty of sleep. I think sleep's important, believe it or not, in your recovery. Whereas a few years ago, when you are injured, you've probably done stuff you shouldn't be doing, you know.
You still got a bit of
I think probably United are more advanced than a lot of teams regarding the weights. Look at the training facilities, swimming pools, jacuzzis. Go and speak to the dietitian, the doctor. The last 4 or 5 years has really come on in leaps and bounds. And having said that, it's still up to the player to take it on board. You know, you can't force them to do weights or to use the swimming pool. It's up to themselves. And 80–90% of the footballers at United, to be fair, use the facilities, but you always get 1 or 2 who are stuck in their ways.
I think sometimes you're not sure. You'd have a scan or an X-ray, but generally, I know my body quite well, you know, so I know when something's bad or it's not too bad. But as I said last week, it felt pretty bad, but the last 2 days, it's really settled down now. So obviously the medical people are looking after me, so I'm in good hands, you know. As you can gather, you know, it's pretty boring, you know, for me.
It's worse than me.
It's worse than the physio, yeah. Obviously, this is a short-term injury. When you have a long-term injury, it can be bloody frustrating, but this is nothing, you know, this is nothing compared to what I've had before.
Stick with the same.
Mike's come on board the last 2 years.
You know what strength training I've done with him? Can't put the bloody collar on. Okay? Yeah.
This is the first time I've done weights, not making excuses, but for about 4 or 5 weeks. And you soon lose it a little bit. Even general running, you know, going on the treadmill there, I'm not training out for a week or two. It catches up with you.
Okay. Yeah. Nothing on the How many?
Hamstring's fine. Hamstring's coming on brilliant. I probably learned a lot from my injury, you know, as I said before. I was out for about 9-10 months, and before that I think I took most things for granted, with football anyway.
Come on.
Then when I was out for a year, you know, it taught me a lot, you know, to probably enjoy it when I do, if I get back. But I was always confident, you know, I would be back, and it's proved to be, you know.
3. Come on, 2 more. Come on, Roy. Now, come on, dig deep, last one. Come on, 1 more. What you got? Come on, you have. 1 more. Come on. Oh, good lad. Well done. That'll do.
I think you could have done that.
I'll do what, you know.
Done that one.
When you see kids starting off getting injuries, you know, they're the ones you feel sorry for. Even now, you know, I'm nearly 31, and you know, hopefully another 3 or 4 years left. I was quite lucky to sign the contract when I did, you know. That brings me up to maybe 34, 35, because there's no doubt in my mind that will be it, you know, even if I make it that far. Because it takes its toll, and it catches up with you, no doubt about that.